What's up, guys? It's your girl, Aleta Israel, and I'm back with Ghana Consultations. I'm here to show you yet another client that we have gotten from the foundation all the way up to the point of preparing them for their roof. I first want to start off by saying congratulations to anyone in Ghana who is building, okay? Because this beautiful country is not easy, oh. I'm talking about from left to right, up and down. There are so many delays. There are so many corrections that have to be made. There's so much micromanaging that is involved. And I just got to take a second to say, whoever is building, excuse me, no matter the point that you're on, no matter that the step that you've been able to accomplish, I want to say congratulations to you because I have been doing this for 4 years, and listen, I don't even know how I have managed to get this far with all of the delays and all of the corrections, as I've stated earlier. So y'all keep going. Don't let nobody discourage you. Keep your head up. Take it one day, one step, and $1 at a time. You will get there. This is from coming from someone who's built her house and moved in it. So listen, guys, this is a two-story house, okay? You saw the walls come up. Right now we are on the lintel level, and to get this far, congratulations to this client as well. We're going to continue to show you how we take them all the way to the point of being prepared for their roof. So with this particular client, we have helped with not only citizenship, but we've gotten their boreholes, so they have their own water supply. They have their solar street lights. They have their fence wall around 8 plots of land. Like, wow. They also have their security gates up so that there's no access and there's building and privacy. What else? We've helped with the registration of their land, the indenture, the um, what is it called? The surveying of the land, which we did a land search to make sure everything was okay. We got their building permit for them, so nobody is coming around writing on their walls to stop the work. Honey, they are prepared, paperwork in order. Oh, so listen, I want to take a second while y'all watch us take this house to roofing level. I want to take a second to say be encouraged. I know a lot of you are waiting for your chance to build and be off grid. A lot of you are anxious to be in Ghana and start your process. You know, a lot of you have waited a long time, especially my clients and people who have not been financially ready but have still been keeping up with the journey. I want to talk to you guys on today and let you know that it took me 5 years to get to where I am. And that is not easy. A lot of people look at this as like overnight success, but I have felt every minute, every second, every hour, every week, every month of that 5 years. Okay. So you can do this by staying the course, sticking with the people that God has told you to stick with, because otherwise there's already going to be delays and mishaps and things. When you start switching people and moving people around, it's only going to create more delays and mishaps. Okay. One of the things I learned about Ghana, as beautiful as it is, there is not a lot of transparency. Okay. The Ghanaians, especially in the construction field, will tell you whatever you want to hear to get the job. I have seen them undermine their brother's work. I have seen them lie on things that they saw just so they can discourage you and make you move in their direction. I have seen them literally go and create stories without any proof. And a lot of people go with the best story. You know, it makes sense to tell someone, oh, she's not doing this right. Oh, I went there and this was wrong. Of course, that's what he's going to say. He wants to get the job. They don't care if they are messing up the work or the families of another client, of another worker. It doesn't matter. They will say and do anything they need to do to make sure you think the workers you have are incompetent, they don't know what they're doing, and that they're the best in Ghana. Okay. Another thing is every person here will tell you they do every job. If you ask them, hey, do you know how to fly a kite? They're going to say, yeah, sure, madam. Do you know how to pinch a tent? Oh, yes, yes, yes. It does not matter what you ask them if they know how to do. They are not going to ever have transparency and say, I've never heard of that before, or I've never done that before. They are going to say, oh, yes, and they're going to make themselves a master of that job. I have had clients bring in other workers that they met and that they trust, which is fine. There's no problem with that. But then that person comes in with his nose turned up. He's already jealous of how much we've been able to accomplish, and he hasn't made a dollar off those accomplishments. And so he's already creating in his mind that when they leave, he is going to tell my client all of these negative things. A lot of times, there's not even any proof of what he's saying is correct. It's just a matter of you have bonded and formed a relationship with this person, and you just want to believe that they are telling the truth. So I just want to say, stay the course, stay focused. And this is not bad talking Ghana. This is just me telling y'all exactly what I've been seeing going around. It's not just even my company. It's with a lot of people. And so to move from this contractor to this contractor to this is not good. For my house that I built from the ground up, I have the same plumber, the same electrician, so that when I have small problems, I'm going to these same people. And a lot of times they fix it and only require you to pay for their TNT, which is their transportation to get to the site, because they were here from the beginning and they understand, oh, that's just this. I've had people come and tear up entire projects because a new person that they just met said, oh, this is not done right. It's so much money involved in doing this. What you want to do is stay focused and allow people to make any correction that need to be made, and understand that this is a game that is being planned. Okay, everybody needs to feed their family. So they're gonna throw others under the bus, not the bush. They're gonna throw others under the bus, do whatever they have to do to persuade you that they're the best in Ghana. And so listen, it's so many things that goes into construction. A lot of times it's not something that you can do overnight. And I say that to say there may be some things that are not done yet. And so that person would say, oh, they haven't done this. It's not the end of the world. It means we didn't get to that yet. It's construction. There's a lot of moving parts. You understand? So when you guys are looking at, what when you do get your chance to start looking at what's happening with your project, trust the process, trust those that the most high has sent you to. Okay, and those who have not started yet, it's okay. Use this time to work on yourself. Use this time to change your habits, to start a routine. Use this time to start saving your money. Use this time to build your team. Start asking around, hey, do you know a carpenter? Do you know a steel bender? Do you know a plumber? Like, start building your own people, and then go and look at the work that they have done. Go and get references from them, and go and talk to the people who are living in the house that they helped build. And so I'm going to take a small break to go back to the video. As you can see, we've made it to the second level. We're getting ready to let the walls come up for that level. And so I've just been kind of showing you guys, from the beginning all the way up into where we left off at, just to catch everyone up, because I know I haven't been posting about the clients in a minute. So I thought that, I'll just do all of the videos in one video, and then, get some time lapse in there so it's not so long. But as you can see, the work is still going on. Just because people is not posting, it doesn't mean something has happened and all of this. It just means that I am building in silence. Okay, I want to catch you up on this particular client so that we can move on to the next one. But yeah, so as you can see, the workers are doing well, and these are the same people who have built my house. Okay, the plumbing, the electrician is the same, the window people, the POP. I've been living in my house for um, March 8th will be 3 months. Okay. I have hot water. I have water pressure. Matter of fact, this is the best water pressure I've had since I've been alive. Like this water is amazing. And not to mention it's from my own borehole, my own water supply. So that means it's very pure. Okay. They even say it's drinkable, child. But child, my mental won't allow me to drink it just yet. I got some filters in place, but we're gonna try to get some more. And I want to get it tested, just to make sure. So that's on my to-do list as well. Sorry, y'all, my microphone went out, so I had to let it charge a little bit. But yeah, my kitchen is operating just fine. My stove top work, my oven work, honey. I just baked me some chicken. I put a little bit of potatoes and carrots inside of that aluminum foil bundle, and it came out amazing. My refrigerator worked well. The sink is working. Everything is in its proper place. So yeah, living here, I have literally learned so much. It has made me a better person in this construction field. So I've had, obviously a few things that I had to have the plumber and the electrician come back and fix. For example, the plumbing with the shower, the water started filling up a little bit um, in the shower. And so nothing was wrong. It doesn't mean the slope was off or the piping was wrong. It was simply that this is a brand new shower. So I didn't take off the plastic that was still on it. So it just stopped being able to drain correctly. So he came and took that off without no problem. So yeah, I just want you guys to be encouraged. This is doable. Okay, I'm the first person in my family to do this, and maybe you are the first person in your family to do it. But you got to be dedicated. You got to be consistent. You got to trust the process. You got to trust the Most High, and more importantly, you have to trust yourself. Okay, if you're on this journey, He put you on it. He did not bring you this far to leave you, and if He brought you to it, He will bring you through it. I am a living testimony. I am a living example that this is real. Okay, get with the right people, stick with them, and keep going. You're going to have issues that arise, deal with those issues, and keep going. So right now, if we go back to the video, we are almost finishing their second level. We're getting ready to do the lintel area, which is right above the windows. And yeah, I got some videos coming where you'll be able to see it from the outside. You can see their electrical, I'm sorry, you can see their security gate. You'll be able to see the house from afar. And so that'll be coming up well. But stay encouraged, guys. I'm here to influence and inspire. I'm here to let you know that all things are possible. Look to the hill from which cometh your help. Do not let the naysayers tell you anything. Do your research, do your due diligence, ask questions. I'm here to let you know that I have been on this journey for some time, and I even doubted myself. A lot of times I'm, saying, am I doing this right? Is this okay? I question the Most High a lot. I question myself, the process and the journey a lot, but I kept going. And so questions are going to come up. And especially if you're like me and you've never done anything like this, you never had anything like this, it's gonna be a scary journey, but you just have to stay focused because the Most High has put you here, and you just have to keep going. Another thing I want to make mention of is I have a lot of people tell me this is their dream. I can't wait to move to Ghana and start my house and do all this. And then you ask them, have they gotten a passport? And they tell you no. So I want to let you know you have to do the work. The Most High cannot meet you halfway if you are still sitting around hoping, dreaming, and wishing. I know the church has taught us to just pray and things are going to miraculously happen for us, but listen, that's not the truth. If you don't work, you don't eat. And so the Most High is waiting on you to take the steps necessarily to even start the journey. It doesn't have to be Ghana. I promote the continent of Africa, just because I have the best of both worlds. I understand what's going on here, but I'm from America. So I know what we've been through and what we're up against there. I know the rat race that is the US. And so you have to get focused. Let me pause real quick. So this is us laying 3 blocks above the lintel level. This is more preparation for the roof. And so just to, let y'all know what y'all seeing. And then look around. Look at that greenery. Look at the other houses coming up. Like this is a beautiful community. Yes, we have issues with the road. I mean, I keep having to reiterate this on every video because I don't know how I have became the spokesperson for having good roads in Ghana, but apparently everyone else gets a pass if the roads are not together. But for me, oh, they want to hang me out to dry because the roads are not good. They could go in their pocket and just go and fix it like I've been doing for 4 years. But no, let's see what she's gonna do before we do anything. And so another thing that happens is when clients move on to other contractors, which is perfectly fine, they see that the work slowed down, and that's because those contractors are not willing to do what's necessarily to get the work done. We do the work. If the road mess up, we go get dirt and we fill in those potholes. We worked in all conditions. Okay, you don't know what we've been through to penetrate this land, but we get it done. And we see so many clients stop their building because their contractors are saying, oh, the road is this, the road is that. No, give them a solution. Help us help each other. This is not one man's job. But anyways, back to me encouraging the people, honey. Listen, you can do this. You have to do your part. If you don't have a passport, you haven't, gotten your yellow fever shot, you haven't purchased a plane ticket, there's no way you think the Most High is just going to drop the funds to your house in your hands. Like, no, he wants to see you get up. He wants to see you make sacrifices, give up your vices. You have to literally start a journey where it's literal tunnel vision. You have to get rid of all distractions, not one or two, not three, all of them. So I don't know what that means for you. For me, it was a lot of things. It was my sorority, it was my modeling career, it was the Christianity, the church, religious mindset. Um, it was giving up the vices. It was stop partying and getting off the dating scene. I mean, I have been through it. Living a abstinent or celibate life is not easy. Okay, I'm a woman. Okay, I got needs, baby. But look, I had to make certain sacrifices so that I could stay focused, and that's what you guys are gonna have to do. And you're gonna have to start. If you only, I did it bit by bit, little by little is how I got things done for my own self. I did not have all the money. I didn't even dream of this. This is what the Most High wanted for me. This is the size he wanted for me. This is the mass, the width, the length that he wanted for me. And if those of you that's been on this journey with me for some time, you know where I started, okay? I didn't come here and say, oh, I'm going to build this mansion and I'm going to, no, this was my reward. This was what sacrifice looked like. This was what alleviating distractions came to. Pardon me. So, what do you have to do? Focus on you, and you got to cut off the naysayers. You got to shut them up by not caring about what they think, what they say, what they feel, because they ain't doing it. And half of the people that's talking that talk, they been to Ghana 1 or 2 times. They never lived here. Like it's ridiculous how folks have so much to say and they cannot even tell you they spent a month on this continent. And this is the same people who are discouraging you all from taking that journey, from taking that step, from taking that flight. Like, so stop eating out. I think I've said this in my last video. If you got to stop getting your hair done and your nails done, if you got to tell your children that you can't give them nothing else, then do what you got to do, baby, because the Most High has called you and He's waiting on you while you're sitting there hoping, dreaming, and wishing and praying. Nah, stop praying. Well, keep praying, but stop all that crying and talking in tongues and all that and just do the work. Just get the job done. But look out there, y'all. You got palm trees, coconut trees, you got the mountains, you got the other construction sites coming up. And then let's take a second to just reverence or acknowledge the workers, okay? Because these boys work in the heat, the height of the sun, okay? They take their breaks, they have what they need, food, water, and all of that, but this is not easy. Okay, they are here faithfully every day, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. They are done and starting wrapping up at 4 p.m. Then they have a commute back to wherever it is that they live. And they show up smiling and dancing and singing and greeting. They are grateful. And so I want to tell my team, those of you that do watch me, that work with me, that you are doing an amazing job. And I know some of y'all read the comments and everybody got so much to say about everything, but your madam, your boss, I want to say you guys are doing an amazing job. I love you. Thank you for sticking with me for this long. Thank you for being consistent. Thank you for being on time. Thank you for showing up to work clean, smelling good, and ready to work. These men and you have to excuse me because in America we get offended by everything. So when I say something like these boys are working hard, they say, why she calling them boys? Well, listen, I've been in Ghana 5 years and this is how they talk. And sometimes the way they word things rub off on you, especially when it comes to trying to have proper clarity and just trying to, do like the locals do. And so sometimes you will hear me say these boys and the whatever, and that's because that's how they refer to each other. That's how they talk. When I say, how is the site going or what's going on if I'm not there yet, they'll say the boys haven't come, madam. Like they're not offended by that. They don't feel like I'm small timing them, I'm degrading them. Like, no, this is how they talk, and I just have started to say some of the things that they say. Not that I think I'm bigger or better than them. But look at this. So we've taken a video from afar just to kind of admire our work, honey. Yes. This has not been easy to get here. Look at this land. This is 8 plots of land. They have some fruit trees that, we've planted. Some were already on their land. We started off with clearing it. Those of you that are new here, if you want to see this project from the beginning, like literally when I went and broke ground and took all the trees down, you can just scroll through some of my older videos beginning in like 2023, I believe. But yeah, so now we're just showing it from up top. That's it. Me back here still admiring all the greenery that's around. I absolutely love it. It's peace, it's serenity, and the sound is that birds chirping and roosters crowing. Like it's just amazing, and I'm happy to be on this journey, but to also be able to take others with me. Those that has been trusting the process have been doing well, has been keeping going. Those that are turning a blind eye and turning their ears to all the negativity have just been moving along quite fine, and they get to take their time. Nobody is stressing them. This is their land forever, especially if they already went and registered it, which I helped them do, which ain't easy. So now we'll just show you some of the stuff we've done as we clean up the property, as we do every quarter, or every quarter, every 3 months. So this is their security post or storage room where we keep all their materials or their tools and things like that. We plastered it. We put them a nice red oak door on there, showing you the back of their security gate right here. So this is their borehole house, as we call it. And so the borehole is inside, and we kind of put this structure around it to stop the theft. People come and stealing the cords and the wires and all type of stuff, especially if you haven't put your electrical fence up yet, which I recommend you do. If you start this process, my recommendation is go put your fence up, put electrical wire on there, put a security gate up, and then start building and put some lights out there. Um, and so, yeah, just showing you inside how we cleaned up everything. We want to make sure the clients stay happy. This is construction, so things can't just be looking all cute and clean all the time. It's absolutely impossible. But me being a woman and coming from America, I understand what's expected. And so every quarter we go and make sure we clean the grounds, we clean the inside the house, whatever we're constructing, and just try to keep it as neat as we possibly can. This is a journey in itself, and so you just have to again enjoy and trust the process. So we're going outside of their fence wall just to see and admire our work some, because we have definitely been through it, between the roles and the chiefs and the workers, as far as their expectation and what as an American that we expect. Oh, it's a big difference. Then you have the language barrier. Then you have me being a woman in this business. And so we have been through it. But guys, we got them to the roofing level. Again, look out there at that view, honey. Please. Like who don't want to wake up to this? Like only a hater is saying something wrong with this community. Like seriously. So just more of the work. I believe that we're going to walk through the house to just see some of the cleaning that we've done just to prepare for whatever their next phase is, which in this case is the roof. So yeah, just admiring the work some more. But while you guys are looking at this, make sure you go and buy my book on Amazon, From the Gutter to Ghana. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, and cut your post notifications on so you don't miss anything. Thank you guys. Bye.